morning, Freddie. Where are we going? Yo, it's not even a TFR. It's we're not allowed anywhere near LAX anymore. Period. Huh? I'm not playing. We have to fly around it. We can't even do the shoreline. So, like, let's say we're at Van Nuys and you're like, hey, go to Torrance. We got to go all the way out to LA, go south of Los Angeles to the 105, and then we can cut back across. From forever. And I'm not, but it's all helicopters. It's not, it's not like just Fox, but yeah. Until they need a police helicopter in there, then all of a sudden it's going to be this big deal. Like, why weren't we allowed in there? Just watch. Only thing I can say is it's just like when this whole thing started during the pursuits and we weren't allowed in with LAPD and all that other crap, and none of the stations cared. Like, the assignment desk were like, what, that's crazy. And then it's like, no pursuit, nobody cares. But it is what it is, man. It's like, we are the results of our actions and inactions. That's a little too deep. Yeah, and actually a lot of this stems from that crash in Washington with that Black Hawk that crashed into the airplane. But that's the oddest part of the whole thing. It's like, the military caused all this, but they still don't have to obey airspace, but we all do. It's so unfair. Why? Hey, Freddie, take a look at the monitor. That's all I caught of it. That was from this morning. Yeah, I guess so. We were still powering up the camera, and we caught a little bit of it. That's tape, by the way. That's it. That's all we got. That's all I got. I shared it enough. Do we care? I mean, I care, but... I think that's a Tom Petty song. What? Oh, he said, hold on. Where? Is ABC reporting it? What's going on? I don't see any smoke on the horizon. Abalone. We have to go all the way down. We can't go direct. Can't it? We can't. 105? And Avalon is over by the 110. Yeah, we have to go all the way around. 105 in Central, yeah. Okay. Oh, they're on it. 105 Central. There it is. Boom. ABC might be there. I don't see any smoke though. That's 105 in Central. That's not 105 in Central. That's 105th in Central. I-105 in Central is over here. But I still don't see any smoke. It's a smokeless fire, man. That's scaring me. Where? Oh, there it is. Hey, Freddie, I think there's a fire over here. The only problem is we got to go all the way over to Alameda to get there. Yeah, it's quite a delay indeed. We're like 5 minutes away from this. Maybe more. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm with you. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Why were we leaving when we were supposed to leave and staring at that stupid SpaceX thing? Yeah. Everything would have been better. Oh, did we already lose the IFB, or they just don't want to talk to us anymore? I don't blame you guys. Oh, there it is. It's back. Fire! Do, 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 do. Fire! There we go. A blue fire. I had no idea what my case was worth. I was injured in a car crash. And I was like, I just won the lottery. Si es grande fuego. No, that's the wrong station. Sorry. How you doing, Match? We're live, coming up. Man, they're just moving quick this morning. Brian doesn't even say good morning to me. You know, my feelings are hurt. I see water. Yes, I'm going to do the fire. I'll also talk about a little traffic. We're still 2 minutes away. I couldn't hear what you said. I'm serious. The scanner blew you out. What was that? Copy all. Heard that. They said that they're going to have a knockdown pretty quick. Hey, good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. A bad morning for somebody, that's for sure. And we're hoping there's no injuries. What you're looking at right there is a fire in South Los Angeles. We know it's off of Central. I don't have an exact address. I also know LA City Fire Department there on scene. They're calling it a home, a single-family structure, which we can kind of see in the distance right now. That attic completely involved in fire. LA City Fire Department arriving out there. That fire already well entrenched in that home. Now, they've been battling these flames for just a few moments out there, but you can see the number of firefighters. We got one ear on it. We're trying to find out, making sure that everybody got out okay. Again, this is going to be a structure fire in the South Los Angeles area. Skyfox will be over it in just a few moments, but they are definitely battling those flames, and I'm listening to them on the radio, and they're saying they're starting to get a handle on it, and the structures near it, definitely that were threatened, are definitely now safe. I'm Stu up in Skyfox, sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. Copy all. I'll turn them on right now. This is the cleanest shot we can get. We can't go into the Bravo. What the heck do they have going on CBS? Extraordinary. Okay, I have no idea what's going on CBS. Okay. Thank you, Mark. All right, what are we doing next? I want to wait for a little sunrise before we go down to Long Beach, if that's okay. Freddie, you done with this? Everybody done with this? I'm done with this. You done with this? Get out of here. Yep. It's too early. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just want to be more sun. I want more light. I want at least the sun to be up before we start playing those games. Sure. Sure, I'm good with that. Oh, we're gonna do a double shooting. Dylan, we're gonna go to a double shooting. Yep. Where are we going, Freddie? Del Rey. There's an actual place called Arianwood. Oh, Marianwood. It's in Del Rey. I think we can get there. I think we'd have to go around, though, right? We'd have to go back over to the 405. So we'd have to play this whole game where we have to go all the way around LAX again. Yeah, no, it's just Del Rey. Just Del Rey. It's not Marina Del Rey. It's just Del Rey. It's close. It's close to Marina Del Rey. Where is it? I just saw it. Marianwood. There it is. 10 miles away. Marianwood. Yeah. You know what? If we get that, yeah, it's on the north side. If we get that, by the time we do that, do the traffics and do that, then the sun will be up and then we can go to Long Beach. I'm telling you, man, it's going to work. It's going to work out well. No idea what's going on. Skyfox traffic brought to you by My Home Sold. Did you say mysoul.com? I'm trying to get used to saying it. Record-breaking discovery. That's on somebody else's channel. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. Record settlements for their victims. Rob Bonson. Uh-oh. Happy Friday to you too, Maria. You caught me a little off guard, I have to admit. Sky Fox on our way to some breaking news in the Del Rey area, but thank goodness for those clear and beautiful California days. Take a look at that. We can see that 405. Actually, we're making our way over here right now. 405 moving super well through the Del Rey area and out into Culver City. North or southbound, we're going to put Friday light stamp on this one for sure. That ride on the 405 looking fantastic, especially southbound from the Brentwood area down to the 105 northbound. You can see a little bit of slowing right there, passing the 90, heading out towards the West LA area and over the hill, but it is actually looking really good. You're going to be doing freeway speeds on that 405 drive. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. Good morning. Double shooting. Pachow. All right, so I know, well, I think that 48 is just a block number. Freddie, how old is this double shooting? Okay. 4,800 or 4,500? Maybe I got it wrong. All right, so it should be in this block. Marianwood, 48. Let me just put 48, 28. Marianwood, MAR. 1,600 feet away from us. All right, it basically put the dot back in the same spot. Supposedly there's a live crew down there. Let me bring up the map because I'm not seeing anything. Freddie, when you saw the live shot, did it look like the projects or was it out of the projects? All right, I'm gonna try one more time here. So this is Marianwood. All right, that's already off of Marianwood. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe something on the street? Okay. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't see any cop car down there. Nada. Okay, cool. Back to work, everybody. Back to work. Morning, Ryan. From Montana. Yeah. But we got to do freeways because we got a bunch of traffic coming up. I got the, yeah. Skyfox traffic brought to you by. Look at that snot green car. What? Just 4 points? Katie Porter still in the running? That's just amazing to me. Right, and nobody really is saying how they're going to fix that. No kidding. Sponsored traffic, appreciate it. Thank you for the heads up. I always worry because I'm not used to where it falls. Thank you. Hey, good morning, Bob. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, the news definitely sounds exciting, and I'm definitely going to be tuning in. This traffic report brought to us by My Home Sold. Taking a look at that 10 drive right there. Got to kind of turn around this time. Headlights are going to be westbound, making your way through the mid-city area. Palms is part of this as well. It looks like it is a pretty slow and go drive this morning, especially at this time. You're hitting the brakes right about Arlington. Kind of a slow drive over to the 405. Now, if you're doing 405 to the 110, wide open, moving well, freeway speeds are in your future. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, shall we? Still can't do it, man. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. When I go to muscle memory, it just doesn't come out. I'm just letting you know, man. I heard it. I heard it, and then I don't want to correct it. You know what I mean? It's like I hear it in my mind, and I'm like, I'm not going to correct that. Just let it go. Just let it go. Huh? I'm supposed to. No. It's the My Home Sold. That part I got. It's the Skyfox traffic. Skyfox traffic brought to you by. I always just say this traffic report brought to us. That's the verbiage when it was on the paper or on the email. So traffic. Skyfox traffic brought to you. Skyfox. Bromar's looking for a PT Cruiser. I don't know, man. I don't know. They even still have those things on the road? We're all strong on this planet. Strong smelling, that is. $7.10, we have to. We got another traffic coming up right now. I don't really want to stop. All right, 6:32. Are we going to be at the 7:10 by 6:32, or do you think we should just tell them 60 or 5? Dylan, help me out. Yeah, but CBS wants a traffic at 32, so we're going to have to stop. Okay, we're going to do the 5 Freeway, Boyle Heights, East LA. 5 Freeway, Boyle Heights, East LA for our CBS friends. Can adjust. Is it? Oh, yeah, maybe that. Maybe that. I have their off air up. They're still in weather. Up, they're doing traffic. Shucks. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's already too late. I don't know. Yeah, I've got a little piece right there right before the 7:10. And we're coming up too, but we can keep moving. Don't worry about us. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. That was too tight. They're still doing traffic though, so it might come up. Skyfox COC, we did lose the IFB, lost the IFB, lost the IFB. It's back, thank you. Yes, back, thank you. Only reason I panicked was I know Maria was talking. Yeah, I know they didn't take us, I saw it. Oh, thank goodness, because we didn't keep our end of the bargain up. We do. Happy Friday. Thank you for noticing, Maria. Maybe it's the Friday, maybe it's the summertime and the wintertime here in the California area, but I can tell you the ride looking fantastic. We just flew the 5 through the Boyle Heights, East LA area. That, what we're showing you right there, 7:10. We made that turn to the south, so we're going to follow that along there, but I can tell you already that ride looking fantastic. Coming away from the 5 all the way down to the 105. Lots of 5s out there. You're going to be doing 55 or better on that freeway, north or southbound, wide open, looking good, no crashes. Let's keep it that way and get to where you need to be safely and on time. Sending it back to you all in the studio. Good morning. Another one. Is there still a I guess there is still a market for that. "23 years old and he plays his little game." Yeah, it's not a big deal. This is just my spotting stew. My spot of stew. A little spot of stew. Oh yeah, Nancy Guthrie. They find her or what? What's going on there? Kind of let that one go, didn't we? Best Christmas gift ever. Go on. Oh. Wow, you know the internet connection isn't working because I don't even have, the commercials aren't even coming through. There they go. Japanese garden, we did that one already, but we'll do it again just for you. Not today, though. Not today, but we will do it again just for you, Mark. Yes. Why do you come on, nobody really hates a car. What'd that car ever do to you? And yes, we got a little bit of the SpaceX this morning taken off. That was Dylan. Dylan was like, hey, there's a UFO out there. I like SpaceX. You know what we should do down there also? See if the rocket boosters made it back to port. They've got to be back by now. Because I only have like a 90 seconds. Yeah. And then stock prices. Roommate poisoning allegations. What a man. Man, I hope that guy gets his just desserts. That's brutal. That's terrible. Sponsored traffic, more sponsored traffic. All this money, what are we going to do with it all? Piles and piles. Yes. That's what we need. Pizza Friday. Pizza party on Friday. Slow up. We're gonna do a hit real quick. You know what? Let's do the 405. Nobody asked. We're going to do the 405. I'm going to look into the sun. I'm going to make my life difficult. Hey, Maria, good morning. Skyfox making our way to the LBC. That's Long Beach for the rest of y'all. We're taking a look at that 405 drive. Yeah, we're looking out to the west, so we got a little bit of that sunrise coming into the shot, but it is a beautiful sunrise for sure this morning, and I'm definitely going to label this Friday light. Take a look at that. That's the 405. Now, those headlights actually going to be northbound on that 405 drive, heading out from the LBC out towards Inglewood and beyond. It is actually a great drive, so if the 405 is your ride from Long Beach to the west side, you got that one in the bag. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. And by the way, this one was brought to us by Jacoby, Morgan & Morgan. This one's brought to us by Morgan & Morgan. Oops. Maria's compliments threw me. Maria, stop being so nice to me. Do we got enough time to do some B-roll of the Grand Prix? Let me look for the SpaceX while we're going over to Grand Prix. No, SpaceX isn't back yet. Oh yeah, oh yeah. SpaceX, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know what? This next one's kind of a throwaway. Maybe we should get some SpaceX rocket boosters back in Long Beach. Yeah, let's do the track first. Yeah. Man, that is just... dude, this is like sci-fi crap. And I love how it's just like right there. You know what I mean? All right, what time is it? Let's do 6:44. I don't see any of the track stuff going up yet. Where's all the track stuff? Oh, yeah, I see him over there. I'll just follow it along. 6:43. Start around 6:43. There they are. Oh, wait a minute. No, those aren't. We need to be here for probably another solid minute. Soleil. Where? 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 Hang on. The grandstands are the ones that are... Oh, look at this. Look at this. Well, how are you going to step up and take responsibility? What are you going to be like, okay, I'm going to take a mulligan on this one. It was my fault. All right, 6:43-ish. All right, let's go look at those rockets. I want to go look at rockets. Bum, bum, bum. When was that? Was that Wednesday? It was Wednesday, wasn't it? Oh, this is so cool. I'm sorry, man. Stu, you're a nerd. Yes, I am. Let's get the lighting right. Slow the roll just a little bit. Of course I still love you. Yeah, that's the thing it lands on, out in the ocean. Couple of Tesla pickup trucks down there. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Dramatic reveal, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, don't block it. Ah, you blocked it. There you go. You know, wait for Maria to start talking and let's kind of be back in that spot and just kind of hang there until I start talking, and then if you can start orbiting. Why do you care so much, Stu, about this crap? Because it's cool. Ugh! Yeah. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. So what's going on there? Well, you see how this one has the 4 little prongs? They have to sit. They got to put the prongs back up. They're putting them back in the flight position, and then they're going to put them on that thing right there, and then they're bringing them back to SpaceX to get them ready for the next run. I don't know exactly where this fits into this whole thing. I am being serious about that. I don't know if they put that on there just for the transport. Yeah, I'm nerding out. I wonder if we're going to do another traffic. We might not be doing another traffic because I haven't heard Maria yet. Shine a little light on me. I don't think we're doing a middle. I don't think we're doing a 50 traffic. We might be doing this top of the 7. Freddie, are you out there? Freddie, are you out there? Are we doing a 50 traffic? I guess we're not. Ask Bill for forgiveness because I want to do SpaceX for the top of the 7. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Ich weiß das nicht. 2:15. That's. Oh my gosh. Can we get over, how quickly can we get to a freeway? Yeah. 710. Hey Maria, yeah. Well, we were off goofing around. Maybe we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Well, we can show you right now, 710 Freeway, Long Beach. This is where the 710 actually meets the sea, the very, very end. But I can tell you that 710 ride looking fantastic. This north or southbound, if you're riding that 710, you got it made. Sending it back to y'all in the studio. All right, back. But we might be going out to the 215 in Riverside, just letting you know. I know. I mean, I gotta find out if CBS is, Santiago's working, because if we can't get Santiago, then we can't make it work. What? Okay, that's what we'll do. Top of the 7. We're going back right now. Yes, I still love you. That's the name of the boat. You're talking about the barge? Marmac. New Orleans, that's where it was launched from, or where it was built. Yeah. You know, you'd expect them to have at least a nice crane, you know? You got all this going on. Can you afford a nice crane? Oh, wait, that is a nice crane. It's a very nice crane. Good morning, Bill. Stu's being a nerd. Yeah, SpaceX booster return. If you want to get tech. Heck yeah. Good. Yeah, I would venture to say, you know. What a good beverage. Where? This? Yes. Yeah. That's the cradle. The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Anyway. You know what? I honestly don't know. Maybe they bring them back up the coast. you know. This is Terminal Island in Long Beach. Terminal Island, Long Beach. Not open to the public, I don't think. I don't think much at all. Maybe it is open to the public. Pushing the Skylink. All right. What did we do something wrong? Oh. Oh, Sarah! We're doing space traffic this morning. Oh, Maria, I don't know about exclusive. I think a lot of people saw it and there were plenty of eyes on it, but you're so right about that. I am the nerd of all nerds. Yep, SpaceX. Now, we were watching, and I know Jen was making jokes about that separation anxiety. Well, they are back, and check it out. These are the two boosters we watched actually separate, pushing up those Skylink satellites on Wednesday. Now they are back here in Terminal Island. Once you get terminal speed, you wind up at Terminal Island in Long Beach. And yeah, that's them. Now, I'm going to show you something real quick before we show you how they got here. They actually got here on their own, but you can see this portion right here. This one has them all still deployed. That's how it actually stands once it brings itself down and lands on that barge. Now they've got to actually put them back up. That's what's going on right there. Then they put them on that cradle, and then they go somewhere else. I am not really 100% sure, but that's the barge. This is what was sitting out there in the ocean, and I love what they got on there. Of course, I still love you. No separation anxiety here. That's how this is where it landed after it separated from that spaceship and then actually brought itself by itself back here, landed on the ground, landed on that barge. They bring them over here to Long Beach, and that's where they set them up to move them along to their next location to be reused. SpaceX, Elon, you know I love you guys. Sending it back to you all in the studio, but I love you guys more. It is. Yep. Yeah, right? It is so cool. Yeah, it was rad. Gnarly. All right. I'm sure my DMs are going to be filled with this is where they go next. There's another cradle right there. All right. Off to work. Back to work, everybody. No, you don't, I don't think you have to worry. I specialize in Tesla catalytic converters. I cornered the market. I can tell you when, back in the day when I was still a rebel, I had this 90, what was it? I bought it new, 94 Toyota pickup truck, and I did all the stupid mods to it. I mean, it wasn't stupid. I did a great lowering job. I got 300 ZX wheels from the same time. They were new on those cars, and I had to modify them, and I did all the work myself to make them fit on the car. And but I took the catalytic converter out, and I basically gutted it. You know, took all the, got rid of all the catalytic converter stuff just to make it like a straight through. But that thing was insanely hot. No, you barely noticed it. Like once I took it out, it kind of did a little poppy crackly every now and then. But I remember trying to cool it down. Took forever. It was like we were pouring gallons of water in it, and nothing was coming out the bottom because it was just turning to steam. Who? Okay. Yes, you told me. Oh, yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Hang on, I gotta mute my mic for this one. My mic was off. This one's already my home sold. We're doing one. We're doing that one next. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 You want to hang out here, Dylan, or okay? We're gonna we'll keep moving north, but it'll be the 605 Whittier. 605 Whittier. But that's, hang on. How am I? I'm great. I'm great, Freddie. How are you? Oh, 605 Whittier, 605 Whittier. Right. I watched this thing about, and I honestly, I thought I was pretty up on things. I honestly didn't know. I watched this thing about Russians, and you know, like how when you call a Russian a communist, why they get pissy about it, because Russia was really not communist. Russia became communist, you know, and Russia was basically a free market, and just like, you know, just like, you know, right. Yeah, in Russia. Right. Yeah. And wouldn't that be nice? Was it 6:43 we were there? Yeah, we were there 6:43. Standing by. This Skyfox traffic. Can we work that in somehow? You know you're gonna F it up. Huh? Yeah. That's positive. That's reverse thinking positive thoughts. Right, but Skyfox traffic's brought to us by. Right. Well, self-driving car is going to fix all that. Hey, Maria, good morning. Skyfox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. Taking a look at that 605 drive. And yeah, we're in Whittier, and I've got to show some of the bad to go with the good. You know how it goes. That one right there on the right side of the screen, that's going to be the good. That's going to be northbound, coming away from the 105 out to the 60. It is a fantastic drive. Southbound, you got a little bit of slowing as you're making your way down to the 5s. When I say the 5s, I mean the 105 and the 5 freeway on that southbound 605. You got a little bit of slowing right there, but for the most part, getting to this portion, it actually is moving super well. Let's pan up and take a little bit of a look right there. A little bit of volume, but as for the most part, it is moving very well on that 605 through Whittier. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, though. Yay, I got it. First time. First try. Nailed it. Where are we going? Right. Yep. Right. Exactly. No, I mean it's on the money, and again, that's where my mind goes. I gotta keep my mic open. It is exactly what I mean. It's you. Hang on. There isn't. Well, what about my 730 hit? What are you talking about, Bill? Bill? Oh, we had such great traffic set up. No, we didn't. Right. Right. But see, that's the thing. That's what makes me crazy. Also. I gotta. We got. I gotta get back to work. I'll see how the. I'll see where I am in the next couple of years, but I have a feeling my next one is going to be. Okay. Don't know what that means. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my next car might be electric. And I have a feeling that whatever I'm going to get probably isn't even out yet. You know, because yeah. Which is funny because I've seen him more than a few Lucids on flatbeds. Standing by Stuber. Jacoby and Myers, injury lawyers. Oh, it's Coco. Is that Coco? We're up. Oh. You're such a tease. We're on the 5 freeway in the beautiful city of Silver Lake. Look at that, black with a red interior. Oh, that's sexy. Yes, it is. What do we got there? Battered cherries. No, battered berries. The Berry Best truck. It's the Berry Best truck. Look at even the license plate is berry-ish. Bees 20. It is a nice truck. Another one with red interior. I got to give Camry props for that. They kind of upped the interior game. Yeah. Everything's stupid expensive. Look at, there's another. Yeah, red interiors, I mean, my goodness. I think I missed the boat. Freddie, you got to give me a second. Unless it's a pursuit. Copy out. Anyways, we're talking some traffic. This one brought to us by Jacoby and Myers Injury Lawyers. Look at all those good-looking cars down there. Look at that. This is no spaghetti western at all. That's going to be the 5 drive. That's going to be the southbound lanes that I'm showing you right there. Silver Lake's where we are, and it's actually moving along pretty well. I'm going to call this Friday light. Somebody's going to say, Stu, there's a lot of traffic there. No, it is. There is, but there isn't. It is definitely moving. From the 134 down to the 110, it's looking fantastic. If you're doing 110 to 134, that one's even better. That 5 drive today looking fantastic. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, though, shall we? Cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Yeah. Yes, oh yeah, of course, Freddie. What, I'm sorry. What's up? Yes. Yes. Okay, so this is what the deal is. Okay, Sheriff's Department and LAPD still have access into the airspace, but pardon me. At times. So there. Okay. So how LAX used to treat us is now how how law enforcement is getting treated. Meaning, law enforcement pretty much. I mean, not completely unhinged, but they had a lot more access than we did. Now, LAX is looking at them a little bit harder, but they still have access. And yes, there's going to be delays because they have to ask permission. They have all their freedoms have been restricted. And this is all because of the crash that happened out on the East Coast with the helicopter versus aircraft. No, I can't fly. No, we cannot fly there. We cannot. No, definitely not. No. Pardon me? Not a chance. Nope. That's in the Bravo. That's in the Delta area. We cannot get in there. No, we cannot. We definitely cannot. So basically, take the map and look at LAX, and I don't know what what's the north. Yeah, but I want to do the opposite. Yeah, I want to do from. Okay, so basically go from the 10 freeway in Alameda to the 105 in Alameda. Okay, so that section, and then work your way towards LAX or towards the shoreline. And that's where we cannot fly. Yeah, it's a little bit of a triangle, but it tapers a little bit. But basically, that is where we cannot fly to. That is all a no-fly for any helicopters except. the screens. All right, the television's back. The deck is back. I know it's not going to make Chris happy. It's not making me happy. And we still have a blue screen on transmit. Do you have us? Oh, there you are. We're back. Okay. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, it's, believe me, that happening just now, we thought we had it nailed down. And now I'm not so sure. Freddie, you still out there? No, just was, I mean, I think Gigi's right in a way where it's a public safety issue. There's no doubt about it. I don't know how to handle it. I don't know enough information. I don't know the intricate workings of why. I can just tell you what my pilot is being told and what we can and cannot do. That's all I can offer up. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I would, there's actually a representative at LAX that you can talk to. I don't know her name. Do you know her name? But I'm saying maybe have Fox talk to her, just to get the info. Yeah, this is coming from above LAX. This isn't like LAX has a vendetta against helicopters. This is coming from the FAA. LAX is being told this stuff. You're welcome. Right. Yeah, but yeah. What? Like, yeah, if you can't make a good radio call, you can't get in. If you're not on a professional pilot level, you're not allowed in. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I think this is, like you said, this is the new norm. And you know, is there going to be a day where it's like, they're going to take all our freedoms away in the air? I think it will. I think it'll be more like other countries where you only have a flight path or a flight plan, and that's all you can do. Right. Yeah. Right. Well, yeah, the boys club. I look, man. I've said this in the past. It's a lofty goal, but one of the things that I want is I want to be the last aerial reporter in Los Angeles. Not one of the last. I want to be the last. That's what I'm thinking too. And I mean, like, right, right. Yeah, yeah, right, right, right. You could tell it like, hey, I want to have this many calories a day, and it'll make up a whole meal plan for you. Right, right. That's that's a little scary. Right, yes, sir, I do. Why? Was somebody trying to talk at me? Because I've been listening. Nobody's been talking at me. Copy all. Thank you. had a whole thing spiel. I had a whole, you know, your mattress is free if you get here before Caltrans. All right. You're the boss. No, we have to do we have to do that other one still. So we got to go back. But that's at 8:10. But I get what he's saying because they're too close together. I'm never going to get that line on television. Yeah, the mattress one. If you get here before Caltrans, your mattress is free. Well, sometimes they're nice new mattresses. Hot. It's a hot weekend. We just went through the pass. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. I have an actual pilot today. Where'd Sarah go? Heat wave. Coming up. Skyfox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. I'm not sure yet. Where are we going to be? What are you going to do? 101? We're going to do the 101 today, probably 101 Encino. Oh. Ugh. Why is the board? What's the board worry about? Chatbot. Why is everybody stopping? I was just going to say how great the traffic was. What are you guys doing? Why you got to wreck it for me? Jerks. You're all a bunch of jerks. Nothing. Can we just park? I mean, I know we're kind of low on fuel, but okay, okay. Theatrical. What? Copy all. Thank you, Lisa. Good morning. Happy Friday. Skyfox traffic brought to you by. Copy all. Super tight. Even tighter. Maserati. Stand by. Hey, good morning. This Skyfox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. Taking a look at that Encino area, totally for sure. Check that out. Does that say California? Yeah, it does. A Prius with a surfboard, and it's moving along well on the 101 freeway. Yes, it is all those things. Friday light for sure. That 101 ride through the valley is good in both directions. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots, though, shall we? I saved it. I saved it. I saved it. I saved it. Just need some tasty waves. Don't mess with California. Meh. Meh. Don't mess with California. Meh. Ugh. Yep. Urban camping. I'm thinking a little Del Taco today. I know it's not healthy. Well, there's one over here, but I actually like the one off of Satakoy better. And we just got bugged. Perfect timing, though. Fox, TOC, we're almost on the ground. Van Nuys, gonna knock it down. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon.